欢迎来到我的主场。
Hi everyone, welcome to my this live streaming tonight. I'd like to start this session by sharing something on Friday every week, something that I am practicing now, or some idea that I have read from the books, from the audio books, from the podcasts that I listen, or even videos that I heard, especially while I'm cycling in the morning. Every morning when I cycle, I always like to listen to some those audio. So this thing come to my mind. I thought, hey, why not I start a session that in the evening I share something that I am practicing, or something that I can bring value to you. So if you are online now and if you are watching a video, leave a comment. See somebody there, so leave a comment so at least I can see you. And I also encourage those who are online watching this, or if you are watching this after this session, what I want to share is can be something that may agree or disagree. No, it's okay. I'm not always right. So cut this nonsense. 干话少说了哈。Let's go to this day topics. Okay, 5 habits and some reminder details that I can change my life. I'm practicing some of them now and hope that if I share here, so that anyone can also try out, right? Come to habit number 1. Okay. That is one thing, that our handphone. Where do you usually put your handphone at night while you sleep? So for me, right, I used to have this habit of watching 5 to 10 minutes of YouTube video before I sleep. So basically it's just beside my bed. And when this mobile phone is beside me, right, and when I wake up in the morning, usually I wake up around 5 a.m. So the first habit that I have, right, was to pick up the handphone and continue to watch the video that I haven't finished before I sleep. Or sometimes I'll just check Facebook, Instagram, see what's going on. Without knowing, right, 30 minutes just spent on this unproductive activity. So I'm not sure any one of you have the same habit, sleep with your handphone beside you. If you have, maybe you can put a comment 1, so I know I'm not alone. Of course, changing all my this practice now. So, and this is one of the habits that when we change, our life will be different. So, do you agree? Because if we were to consume the videos before we sleep or early part in the morning, we will feel tired for the rest of the day. Do you feel that? Sometimes if I were to so-called watch the video for the next maybe 5-10 minutes, wake up, I start to find that my vision is not so sharp. So, and I also realize that when I leave my mobile phone far away, right, I have a better sleep at night. And also, right, when I wake up in the morning, right, I have to wake up, I go to walk to my handphone. So usually I won't touch my handphone. So I wake up, I go to wash up and make myself a cup of coffee, sit down, read a book. So this is my morning routine. Because when I read a books in the morning, right, I'll get some idea, and I'll even write some content before I go out for my cycling. So I'm not sure you have the same habit. So habit number 2 is spend 15 minutes every day, right, writing down something. Can be some ideas that you have, or even some problem that you are facing now, how you feel now, or even a great idea, any great ideas. There was a saying, right, in Chinese called 晚上想想多条路，早上起来走回路. In more like how let me see how to translate it. At night think many routes, morning wake up walk the same road. Okay, I'm not sure right translation. 晚上想想多条路，早上起来走原路. For me, right, I'll write down in point form, and then I'll then start this mobile phone and make a video to record it, and I'll just do a blog. I'll just record what I have in my mind. Some of you see me actually have post something about my blog in the morning, right? So this is something that I did in the morning. So to me, right, write it down, help me to go through thinking process. And also go back a few weeks from now, sometimes I'm not surprising that some ideas I will actually hear. So this is one of the habits that worth considering. Third habit is write down your bucket list. And this Tim Ferriss said in his book, write down something crazy. It can be like cold turkey for 1 month on social media, or even use 2 months to create second income. It can be any idea, It can be some crazy idea. So even though out of these 100 ideas, out of this 100% of this idea that you written down, many of them, maybe 80 to 90% of them that you will not achieve. But guess what? There will be at least one item or even 2 items worth considering and help you to improve your career, your future, or even improve your life. It can also be something like 10 things that you have learned this week. You can write it down, what are the 10 things I've learned this week, and then think about what you can implement some of that into your life. Just a quick idea, I did something like write down 10 things that I can do to save time and better time management. And yeah, there's some good idea now. So let's come to habit number 4. Some of us will have this thing called FOMO. You know what is FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. Sometimes we see our friend started to looking around for property, something to buy, or some financial news, right? To look for an opportunity to invest. Then we start to worry, what am I missing out? What are the things I miss out from the news? Then we start to check what are some of our friends doing on social media. Yeah, because we want to do what other people do, we fear of missing out. Then sometimes we see a post by our friends on Facebook, on Instagram. But the problem is that when we look at the much edited photo, we may start to feel upset, because why? We feel a bit of jealous that our friend is having a good time. Travel to Japan, Korea. Of course, this is before COVID, And when we look at all these photos, enjoying a cup of coffee by the side of this, by the seaside, or even at this mountain side, enjoying the view, we felt that everyone has a better life than us, and we feel upset about it. Our mind can be easily manipulated by what we see, and it will affect our emotion. Do you realize that sometimes, especially the 八卦 news, the 报新报, those evening news, the front page of newspaper majority are bad news. You know why? Because bad news sell. Just imagine all this news, it's not helpful to us, So what we can do is we try to minimize this negative news, especially early in the morning. At this Jim Roth, he has this theory, it's called 5% average theory. Basically, this theory was saying that you are the average of the 5% you spend the most time with. So this 5%, their living habits, their thinking, or even their values, financial status, their knowledge, make you what you are today. In today's society, in fact, it's not just people that you interact with, it's who's this social media that you follow and you read every day. If you want to have a positive life, start to follow someone that you admire. Start to listen to their podcasts, their YouTube videos. Learn what is their value. Let all these contents, to change how you see the world, and hence make a decision, make some action to become a better you. So now come habit number 5, is to have a fixed time to rest and sleep at night. There are times that for myself, when I sleep slightly early, or sometimes even something like 1 to 2 a.m. in the morning. In the worst, sometimes even 3 a.m. And that has actually affected my concentration the next day. Because I feel like I'm forever sleepy, That's not healthy. So one of the simple ways to fix a time, go to bed, dim down the light, and let your brain notice that, hey, it's time to go to bed. And also wake up at a fixed timing in the morning. For me, 5 a.m. every morning. Because for me, right, this is the time where I can focus 20 to 30 minutes of my time to read the books. My morning routine, I wake up 5 a.m. After wash up, I'll make a cup of coffee. I'll sit down in front of my desk and I'll read the books. There was one I read a lot of ebooks. I found that ebook, the advantage of ebooks, you have a lot of space saving. I used to have a lot of books, but before COVID and during COVID, actually I threw away about 80% of my books. I left with 20% of my books in the bookshelf. I saw here, yeah. And I start to buy ebooks because I realized that it saves a lot of space. But I still like to read a physical book in the morning. So when I read in the morning, I'll take out books and start reading. And when we start practicing all this, right, after 2-3 weeks, right, our body will have this habit to sleep at a time. That's what I want to share in this streaming. If you like, you can comment one habit that you have that change and improve your life. If you like this evening content, please help me to like. If you like, you can also share. So stay healthy and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.